Now, from the Super Doppler 10 Weather Center, this is a severe weather alert.
Chief Meteorologist Jeff Edmondson here. We have a couple of warnings that have just popped up as these storms are moving into the area. One for the northern areas from Richmond into James City County, but the one that's over the heart of Hampton Roads right now and over the heart of the south side specifically is the one for the city of Norfolk, also into the city of Chesapeake, Virginia Beach, Portsmouth included in that warning too. This storm is moving to the east at 45 miles an hour. A lot of lightning with this storm cell right here that's moving out of the city of Suffolk and moving into Portsmouth right now. A good amount of lightning, also a good chance for some strong wind with this storm. We could see wind gusts up to 60 miles an hour with this. You see this area bright red on the screen here. This has weakened a bit in terms of the wind speeds. About 5 minutes ago, this was reporting in with wind speeds at 50 miles an hour. So we're seeing the storm pulse a little bit, and there could be some strong winds into areas across northern spots, into northern areas of Chesapeake, northern areas of Portsmouth, close to the Churchland neighborhood right now. We could see some of those strong winds as the storm moves to the east. We do not have any rain really coming down areas in Norfolk right now, but you will see the wind and the rain move into your area as the storm moves your direction at a good 40 to 45 miles an hour. That also fills into spots across northern Virginia Beach too, north of 264. Here's a little time to arrival for areas around Norfolk, towards areas and neighborhoods around the airport, also close to Ocean View at around 3:46 p.m. Kempsville at 3:50 p.m. Lynnhaven Inlet also around 3:54 p.m., close to 4 p.m. So we have this one thunderstorm here. I'll show you a little loop on this so you can kind of see how this has evolved. There's a thin green line that you see lifting in from south to north as the storm has been pushing to the east and developing. This area of thin line right here, see how that lifts to the north? That's the outflow boundary from the storm that's farther down to the south that developed in North Carolina. I'll show you what's going on in North Carolina here in just a moment. You don't have any warnings right now, so you're doing okay. But that area that lifted to the north, that helped to spawn this thunderstorm that we have over the south side right now. We're getting some very heavy rainfall with this storm too, as it is moving to the east. The warning goes until 4:15 p.m. Seeing rainfall rates of around 2 inches per hour in the areas of the dark red. So some very heavy rainfall with this. Also a good chance for some strong wind with this storm too. Storms in the North Carolina aren't as strong. Still some very heavy rainfall though. And then also off to the north into Williamsburg. This storm is moving to the south and east at 30 miles an hour. Let me give you a little time to arrival on that as that tries to move closer to Williamsburg, closer to Gloucester. We'll extend it all the way to Gloucester Courthouse just so we can have a time to arrival, and that's 4:45. It's a little bit of a slower storm, but this storm also could contain some strong winds with it as well. We're going to keep an eye on both of these storms here. The one over Norfolk, Virginia Beach has the best chance to produce some strong wind gusts in areas around Norfolk and also into Virginia Beach coming up here in the next really 10 to 15 minutes. Here's a look at the storm once again as it's pushing to the east with a movement of around 35 to 40 miles an hour. Let me actually redo that one speed on here. I drew it a little too slow with that wind speed. So that brings it towards Fort Story and areas around Virginia Beach and through Norfolk here coming up within the next hour or less than that. A lot of rainfall. We'll keep a close eye on these storms. Our newscast will continue coming up at 4 o'clock here on Wavy TV, so tune back in. Don Slater's going to be here. I'll be here as well. We'll keep you up to date with the storms that are happening now, and there's more on the way later tonight. Now back to regular programming.